Hi everyone, welcome to the screencast for September 22nd. A few pictures from our float for Heritage Days this weekend. It's a lot of fun. A lot of kids were there and the weather held out, so good time. So I just want to share a few of those. Schedule for the week. We have map testing on Tuesday and Wednesday. We also have a staff meeting on Wednesday focused on implicit bias. That's something that's happening at all buildings across the district. So looking forward to that. A number of schools have already had that. That's starting at 8 o'clock sharp on Wednesday. We have also just a change. We have no rally this week. I'll explain more about that later, but that is so that we will have a rally for our readathon coming up here too, in place of that. Just a reminder again that map testing is on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thank you to everyone that's helping that with this, teachers, specialists, kindergarten, paras, all of us. So we're doing our best to make the best testing environment we can, and I know this is especially difficult when it's so close to the beginning of the year, so thank you for everyone's support with that. Hey, we have our Westwood PTA Readathon fundraiser coming up soon to all of us. So just a reminder, this is next to the carnival, our biggest and only fundraiser of the year. We try not to do a lot of fundraising because I don't want you to have to deal with that throughout the year. Never the perfect time to do it. We do it at the beginning of the year, hit it hard, and we are done with it for the year. Just a couple things to keep in mind. Last year we raised less money, so could use your help with messaging and playing it up with families and students, but we also want to be mindful that we know some students really can't contribute. So we're doing our best to make people aware of it, put the message out, but it's always a soft sell on that part as much as we can. How are we doing it this year? We will have a screencast to kick it off to share with students and share with families. That will be something for Thursday. Our forums are going home this in Thursday folders, so just be aware of that. Pushing it out, we have our readathon rally at the end of our readathon week on October 11th at 2:15, but we want those forums to go home this Thursday so that families can start thinking about that and talking with their friends and families to start raising money for our school. All right, so how does this work? Thursday, September 26th, we will send home our information. You'll be able to see that screencast. You can see the week of October 7th. We have all the different things that take place. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, like we've done before. We'll have some kind of rally that Friday, some kind of reading celebration also on Friday, similar to last year. We'll have grade level or hallway readathon celebrations. So just be aware of that. Just as a reminder, some of the things from last year, there's still some things to figure out. Another way of looking at this, there's a video that we used last year. I'll update that. We had a theme. I think we can have comfy clothes on that Friday to kick it off. And just be aware, our goal is to raise money, have some fun, promote reading. What could be better? The big things that I want you to remember from last year is that we asked each teacher to have some kind of a theme in their classroom, promoting reading, and then rotating either as a grade level or in a hallway. I think last year it was 1.5 hours to 2 hours for those rotations. So each class you might have each class for about 20-30 minutes, and then they rotate through. Asking you to do the same type of thing. So if you can fill that in here, that would be great. Would appreciate that. I will definitely connect with you more as we're moving forward to make that more clear. But just know that we're going to do pretty much the same thing that we did last year. And then also, last year we did some reading at our rally as a whole school. Thinking about something like that. If anybody would like to help plan that with me, I'd love to talk to you. We want to make that a fun rally. We want to just celebrate reading, celebrate the end of our fundraiser, and make it good for everybody and easy. So let me know if you're interested in helping with that. Could use a little help planning that. Hey, we also have conferences coming up, lots of things. So this Thursday, I'm going to send out an email to everyone letting all families knowing that the Sign Up Genius link is open so families can start to sign up. Please send that out in your Thursday communications also. We want to get that out as much as we can. If you have an important family that you want to make sure that you see and they need a specific time, feel free to contact them early and put them on before that link goes live to all of our families to make sure you get that person in, that family in. We are trying to do that as best we can with our EL families, just like we've done in the past, so we make sure that we have translators for them. Food, don't forget to sign up on the Sign Up Genius a time for your lunch on October 16th. And also dinner will be provided on the 15th by the PTA, so just know that that will all be set there too. Here is the information so you can get in and sign up for a lunchtime, all that kind of stuff. Here in the password so you can see who you have signed up. Know that we have 30-minute blocks of time for conferences. 25-minute conference, 5-minute passing time is what we're aiming for. 5th grade has 20-minute conferences just because they have more people and it was harder to fit all those in. Here's the conference time down there. So just some different things to think about there. Also, we have BAS assessments should be close to done. And I know that we have a lot going on. Our goal is to have our guided reading groups. We need to have those up and running by MEA at the very latest. And so I was thinking about that, thinking with our literacy team about how we can help you to get that going. Thinking about PLCs, and one of the purposes, the big purpose of PLC is to use student data to guide grade level discussions or team discussions for the benefit of our students. I have a PLC option for you this Thursday. If you would like to spend time during your PLC in the Media Center organizing your guided reading group info, starting to get those groups organized, feel free to do that. You might have a little bit more support from Becky or myself or other people if you have questions on that. This is not something that you have to do, but I would encourage you, if you're feeling tight on time, to use maybe some of your PLC time to organize those guided reading group. I think that's a perfect fit for something in PLC. However, if you have something else going on for your PLC this week, I understand that also. Just trying to support you so we can get those up and going by MEA. Don't think there's an easy way to sugarcoat it, everyone. We know last week was a long week. There's a lot of things happening. I was talking with, I think it was Becca, and we were talking about how there's only been 13 days of school so far, and it feels like many more. I know, you know, there's still a lot of things to figure out as we support our students at the beginning of the year. I'm working on getting the resources we need, working on getting our systems figured out. But I also want to keep in mind at the beginning of the year, it's tough on students, especially ones that have trouble with transitions. Starting school is a big transition. Hang in there, keep building those relationships. We're going to get there. Beginning of the year is challenging, but we're getting there. So thank you. Have a great rest of the weekend and see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone.